Hello, Scott Curtis here. On course book review, annotations. Here, stupid camera. Trying to hold it while I'm flipping through it. There's a few areas that I wanted to focus on. Let's see. It's going to be the journaling in chapter 1. It talks about how important journaling can be. People call it free writing. I find it to be very helpful because it helps me clarify my thoughts and feelings on a particular subject, and that helps me stay more focused and in touch with where I'm at. The reactive and positive mindset piece in chapter 2 I found very helpful. Rather than falling into the automatic reactive rut that feels comfortable because it's familiar, even if it's not good for me, I'm starting to get more into thinking ahead, planning ahead, sticking to a plan, and working on things in a more effective way rather than waiting for them to sneak up on me. This part I really enjoyed in chapter 2 about the noisy critic. It says a noisy critic can be enormously toxic, more poisonous to psychological health than almost any trauma or loss. The trauma and loss is in the past, which can fade with time. The sting of it can fade with time. But if you're injuring yourself every day with negatively talking to yourself, that is extremely destructive. And I'm doing a lot better on that. I'm not perfect at it, but I'm way better than I was. Let's see. Well, even inaccurate beliefs create your reality, so be careful what you think. So the more I think about something, the more it becomes my reality. I have to be very careful that what I'm thinking about is not something that I'm going to manifest if it's negative or holding me back. Self-management. I have an unbalanced work-school life. I work 55 to 60 hours a week, and it's a challenge for me at times to push into the schoolwork in the way that I would like. That is something that I'm working on. I'm not perfect at it, but I am improving significantly on that. Change bad and unproductive habits to healthier and more productive ones. This is a big piece for me because just like in chapter 2, I tend to fall into some unhealthy habits where it's reactionary, it's self-soothing, and it can be avoidant. And I really have to kick myself to be more proactive and be more productive, making lists and schedules and getting things done in advance of when they're due, things like that. One thing that I do notice, and this is the second or third submission for this task, I'm having a hard time manipulating some of the computer aspects of college. So, like submitting something on a YouTube file that somehow I forgot or didn't realize I had to make it public rather than private. That's a problem because I have to resubmit the assignment. That's my own fault. Then I did a media file that I found out that I think I'm not supposed to submit in a media file. So here I am doing another video which is going to be uploaded to YouTube. I'm going to have to make sure I post it as public so it can be graded. So it's a process. I'm working at it. Thank you very much.